Hello everyone, welcome back to another Apples and Tiaras vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Charlotte and I am a 4th grade teacher in Northern Arizona. I'm also a mom, a wife, and I'm just trying to get through life. Today is Friday after Thanksgiving. I literally just ended my last vlog just like an hour ago. I finished editing it and now it is processing and uploading to the desktop. So I'm just waiting for that to finish and then I will post it and hopefully it will go live Sunday. Sunday is posting day. So anyway, if you are watching this, this is part 1 of my Vlogmas. I am going to attempt to do weekly Vlogmas videos in December, meaning that I film for a week and then I edit and post every Sunday during December. So if you guys are interested in following along for, I guess, 4 weeks of my life, then keep on watching. So it is 1:30 in the afternoon and I just finished making some homemade dog food. My dogs, if you guys have been around for a while, you know, I have had the same 2 Chihuahuas I've had Alice for 13 years, and then Jack we've had for approximately 11 years. Here's one of them now. Come here, Alice. Come say hi. Hello. She's 15 years old. You can kind of see she's getting older. But anyways, something that we wanted to try and start doing was making their food homemade. So I found a crock pot recipe and this is the second time I'm making it. It lasts about 2 weeks. So how much I make in this crock pot does last about 2 weeks. They only eat like 1/4 of a cup of food every meal because they're small. So it does last quite a while. And I think it costs me $20 each time I buy it. So I use ground turkey, just like the Jenny O rolls of ground turkey. So I do 2 rolls of ground turkey, a bag of frozen spinach, a bag of frozen sweet potatoes, a bag of frozen peas and carrots, and then a 1.5 cups of brown rice. And then I just put water and then I stick it in the crock pot and it cooks for about 3 to 4 hours. And then it makes about 2 weeks worth of dog food. I have noticed their poop is a lot better. It's not as juicy and gross. Last night was Thanksgiving, and so if you look around my house, it is kind of a hot mess and a disaster still. I do still have a lot of dishes that need to be done, dishes that need to get put away, dishes that need to get picked up. And so I did spend the first half of Wayne's nap editing, but I am going to try and just use the rest of this nap time to clean up. Are you gonna go play football? You gonna go throw it at your net and see if it comes back?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't?
No, it just bounces all over.
We also had a visit from 2 little hooligans. This is Poncho, and what are we calling the other one now? We should still call him Tiny.
No.
Well, last year, this elf was a baby. And so this year, he's grown up. But we called him Tiny last year because he was so little. And I keep trying to tell Cash we should just keep calling him Tiny. But he's against that idea. Anyway, we already decorated the house.
We should call him Bob.
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 Poncho and Bob.
Or
We've already
Jeff.
decorated the
Or
house
Jeff.
for Christmas,
Or
aside
Jeff.
from the tree.
Or Jeff.
I think we might try and do that tonight. Either tonight or tomorrow.
We have 4 elves.
Probably tonight.
We have 4 elves in here. 5. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Grinch. So anyway, today we're just kind of farting around the house, hanging out. We'll probably decorate the Christmas tree as a family once Scott gets home. And then tomorrow, Saturday, we don't have a ton of plans. We are going to, well, Cash and I are going to help my sister out in the holiday light parade that's here in town. And then Sunday, we have family photos. And so I'll take you guys along with us for that little journey. But for now, I am going to tackle... I'm going to try and tackle this mess, and then by then, Wayne will probably be awake. So Okay, so I've got all the dishes from the sink done. They're all drying. The dishwasher's been emptied. The dog food bowl is down here. I'm gonna let the dogs clean it out before I wash it. And then all of the dog food is here. So what I will probably do is utilize this container first. And then once this cools down, I will pop this one in the freezer. I'll use this one for the rest of this week. And then this one I will pull out the following week. Again, they really only eat about a 1/4 cup at each meal, which is only about this size. So I usually just kind of store it in there, but I have a different one I'll put in there. So yeah, I will put these in the fridge / freezer, and then dog food is good to go. Does anyone else do this? Maybe it's just an ADHD thing, or maybe I'm just crazy, but whenever I find some kind of container that needs to be thrown out, I'll leave it on top of the counter throughout the day, and I'll just throw trash into this one container, and then I take the whole container full of trash out to the big bin. Is that just a me thing, or is this common? Like, do other people do that? I don't know. I always loved Rachel Ray when I was growing up, watching her cooking show, and something she always did was she had a garbage bowl, and she would literally, while she was cooking, like fill up this bowl with all of the scraps and garbage from the recipe, and then she just tossed everything out one at a time, like one time. I don't know, something in me has just always resonated with that, and I think maybe that's why I do the whole trash on the counter thing. It's like a do it all at once kind of situation, and then you're done. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys do that too? Do you use a garbage bowl when you're cooking, or do you have a tabletop or a countertop trash bag that you add to all day? I don't know. I guess it's just too much work for me to have to walk into the pantry when I know I'm throwing a lot of trash away. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy. Who knows? I digress. Okay guys, I think my kitchen is probably as good as it's gonna get. Anyway, looks like this. I mean, it's pretty clean. I did move my trash box to over there, so it's just not on the counter in the center. And then obviously the dog food still needs to cool, so it's gonna stay out. But overall, I think this is as good as the kitchen is going to get for now. Same with the dining space. It is pretty clean. I don't really try to bother too much with the living room because the kiddos just come down here and make a huge mess anyway. So I haven't really ever been one to like do a nightly reset. I mean, we try to pick up most of the toys just so that it's like a clean slate, but this is what was left over from last night. So not a huge cleanup, but you know, it's not a huge wreck either. And then, I need to put this in the dishwasher. If you're a toddler mom, these I got on Amazon. They are literally a game changer. We used to have the snack cups that came with lids, and what we noticed was Wayne would just open like these ones. Let's see, do I have any in here? Oh yeah, this kind. So the cup is obviously somewhere else, but like the lid comes off. He would just take the lid off and dump all the snacks out. Well, these ones are great because they don't have lids. There is a freshening lid, a plastic one that goes over the top, but they can't dump anything out because the lid stays on, and then they just go in the dishwasher. So anyway, okay. Wayne is definitely waking up. He is moving around, squirming. I usually wait until he completely sits up before I go get him, because if I go too early, he'll get super cranky and he won't want to get out of bed. So I'm going to give him a few more minutes to wake up fully. In the meantime, I'm going to go check the progress of my last vlog and see where it's at. Good morning. I have to turn off the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you can play with that. I don't know if you guys have ever really had a house tour, but this is the loft. We are planning on getting this couch out of here because we have some larger Christmas gifts coming up here that we'd like to use. And we don't really watch movies up here much. So this is kind of just a playroom space. So we are fixing to get rid of the couch. It was my mom's, so we're going to just give it back to her. But we have a little Christmas tree up here. This is for Wayne so that he can decorate and undecorate the tree all he wants. And then I did a video on this chair like months and months ago. It was in Wayne's room for a while, but he was in kind of a season where he was waking up in the middle of the night and I needed to go in and rock him back to sleep. And it was just really hard because there's no armrests. And when you reclined, you had to really press to stay reclined. And so I ended up putting the old recliner back in his room, even though that one was way cuter and aesthetically pleasing. This one reclines all the way back and the footrest comes up and it has armrests. So I just found it a lot easier for middle of the night soothing to use that armchair or rocking chair recliner. So anyway, that chair is out here now, which I like it better out here anyway, because it's just like, it matches my house aesthetic. So, it's coming along. We have the computer desk up here now, which is where I edit all my YouTube videos, and then my gaming PC where I used to play Sims a lot. I don't really use it much right now just because Wayne is little and, I don't really have much time for that. But anyways, this couch will probably go here maybe this week just to make room for all of the bigger Christmas gifts that are coming. We really just want this room to be a play area. And then if we have guests, we put an air mattress out in here and they can sleep in here. So, but let's go see what Cash is up to. I think he's playing video games in his messy room. I need to put a new battery in here. These are both dead. Huh. Hey everyone, this is Editing Charlotte. I am sitting here editing all of these wonderful clips and just realized that my camera was in slow motion mode. So everything from here on out is muted, which really stinks. So what I'm going to try to do is just explain to you guys what we were up to, consolidate the clips, and continue editing this vlog. So this is Sunday and we were getting ready to head out to take family photos at a local baseball field. And so I will show you a few clips of that experience. In the following few clips, Cash is trying to practice making a double play from either shortstop, second base, all the way to first base. You can see that he does struggle a little bit here, but he eventually gets it. Hey you guys, so it is Wednesday and I am sitting here editing my vlog for Vlogmas, and I think a setting was turned on my camera to slow motion pretty much every clip up until this point. And so everything I filmed all week is going to be muted. So what I'm going to do is just consolidate as many cute little clips as I can and just throw them into this vlog with some music over the top. That's kind of the best I can do at this point, and then investigate why my camera has that setting on. I can't believe I didn't notice it, but you can kind of see right here where it says 2 times slow. So that is why when you watch this vlog, you will see that the audio is gone, because when it's on slow motion or slow mode, it doesn't pick up any audio. So that's fun. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. So I figured out why my camera was recording things in slow motion. Apparently it was a setting that I pressed, and the button for that setting is literally right next to the power button. So that makes a ton of sense. Anyway, I had a sub yesterday, so I probably need to just like catch you guys up, but my battery's about to die, so I will have to do that later. Okay, new battery, let's get into it. So I had a sub yesterday because my mom went on a cruise to Spain and Africa, Barcelona, the Canary Islands, and one other place, Morocco. So every Wednesday in December, I am taking the day off to stay home with Wayne, and then Thursdays and Fridays, my nephew's girlfriend is actually taking care of him. So yesterday I stayed home, and one of the third grade teachers from last year who actually retired ended up taking my sub job, which was great. So I didn't have to really stress about the kids or anything like that because I know she can handle it, and most of them were hers. So anyway, that was yesterday. Earlier in the week, I had vlogged about this, but we have this beautiful holiday Christmas shop here at school, and the kids can take their money in and shop for loved ones, friends, family, whatever. Well, a handful of my kids stole from the holiday shop. And so that was kind of a dramatic experience for me. I ended up having to like search all my kids, their backpacks. It was awful. It was totally awful. Obviously, like I told their parents about everything, and most parents were amazing about it. Very upset that I had to even do that. And so that is one amazing part of this community, this school, is that most of the parents are very supportive and they don't question your choices. So I'm just kind of making long stories short here because I know that my footage was muted for several days. So that is that. One of my other teammates is gone today, so I am printing her sub plans really quick. I am clocking in really fast, and then I am going to attempt to use Nearpod with my class today. I have these really cool small inferencing task cards that I want to do with them, but I'm trying to figure out how to make the activities. I haven't used Nearpod since like 2020, maybe 2021, and so I'm just trying to figure it out. Bottom line, all of these questions are drawing boards, and so they could easily just type their answer and then submit it. So I am just trying to figure it out. And then we might try to use Nearpod just in the next couple weeks, like next quarter especially, because it might be more engaging than paper activities for this group that we have. So we're going to try and just roll with the punches and get it done. So anyway, that is what I'm doing this morning. Outfit of the day is very minimal. I have on this like wrap sweater. I'm actually supposed to wear this on the back side, and it's supposed to have an open back, but obviously that would look kind of silly, so it just looks like this. And then I just have on some flare leggings with some faux, I think these are Soda brand platform Uggs, and just a nice tank underneath. So okay, I'm gonna go print these sub copies. I have about 10 minutes until the kids get here, so I need to pull up all my screens and get all that ready, read the sub notes from yesterday, and then we'll get started. So wish me luck today. Hey you guys, so it is much later in the afternoon, I guess evening. It is much later in the evening. It is 6:30. We just spent the evening at school. We went to the annual Christmas event at school, and so I am all decked out in the Christmas wear. I got my new glasses from Zimph Optical. My old glasses, these ones are from Zimph, and they've been just my favorite glasses for literally 5 or more years. But it was definitely time for an upgrade. I'm sure that you probably wouldn't have even noticed the difference between the two pairs, and that's fine. But this is my new pair. I will be sharing more about it in my next video, but I will have a link down in the description of this video below with a link to these as well as a coupon code if you're interested. What, baby? Did you guys take a picture with Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put the picture of them with Santa here on the screen. You have a blue upper lip.
What is it?
You can't see it in there.
Color face.
Look at you colored all over your hands.
Look it.
Yeah.
My watch.
Should we go take a bath?
Take a video of
Okay. This was supposed to be one of their Christmas presents, but it just came today. It looks more round, like a ball now.
that. Now it doesn't. Now.
You want a snack?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a snack. Let's wash your hands first.
5, 4.
We made it to Friday. Hi, Bubba.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, it is officially Friday. It is the end of the week, and I will close out this video here. But today, I'm not going to close it out right now. Today is Friday, which means I have almost the entire afternoon away from students. So I will show you guys what I am preparing for next week, and then I will close out the vlog.
No, benchmark week.
Benchmark week, yep, testing. But it's gonna be all right, right? It's gonna be all right.
I rather do every single benchmark in one day.
No. Because then you'd be, like, your brain would be so tired of testing that you probably wouldn't do as well. It's better to just take one each day. Yeah, in our district, we start doing testing in 2nd grade, unfortunately. But Cash, you know everything. You're smart. You know, you learn everything to the best of your ability.
Oh
so.
man, stupid bus.
We are stuck behind a bus. Okay. Anyway, so these overalls, I know I'm going to get a question. My sister actually gave them to me. They're Hell Bibs. She didn't give them to me. She's letting me have them, and then if she wants to wear them, I give them back. Obviously, duh. They're a little bit short. I don't know how you order a large pair of overalls and they're too short. I don't know. But either way, they're like $200 overalls. That's crazy. When I looked on the website, because I was like, oh, I need to have those, she was like, oh yeah, they're called this. And so I Googled, and it's like $150 for a pair of overalls. I was like, you're crazy. But I'm sure after tax it would be even more. So anyway, I am going to go, and I will see you guys this afternoon. But that doesn't mean he doesn't need to be blessed.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
That means he's
Okay.
Can you give us a lot of time?
I will give you approximately 6 minutes. So at 8:40, I'm hoping you'll be done. 8:40.
Bro, it keeps cutting off my words. What's wrong with this?
So your answer should say, he didn't live in the White House because that would be a rah-rah. That would be restating the question and answering it.
Dang it. Darn it, I accidentally highlighted and pressed this backspace. I hate this. Bruh, I hate when it cuts off my word. Erase or go back.
I love how quietly you guys are doing this. That is wonderful.
This fault is, it won't let me do anything. It won't let me draw or erase.
Try refreshing. Guys, if your screen ends up being weird and not functioning right, try refreshing it. It should load you back right in.
Are you gonna show some?
When everyone's done.
He did it.
Look back at the details if you're having trouble coming up with an answer.
Why is it like that? This is so stupid. Hello? How does this know? What
Huh?
the?
Oh, it just does that. When you click out, it just
Okay, I need help with this. What is wrong with the W? That looks so cursed as heck. Doesn't the copy hate me or something? Can you put that in? Bro, this is confusing me. Why did it put the W like that?
it's just slightly cut off, honey. It's not big. It just does that. Yeah, it just does that. But I can still see what it says. D-I.
Hello everyone! So it is the end of the day. Our staff meeting got canceled for this afternoon, so we just have work time in our rooms, which is great because we have a lot of things to catch up on. My to-do list is pretty big. Yeah? I don't know how to fix it. Go ask Miss Crash, she might know. I need to prep for next week because I am teaching my homeroom students all day. So I'm teaching them math, science, and reading. And then I also need to change my seating chart because if I'm going to have my homeroom all day, all week, I do want to adjust a few seats just for behavioral purposes. And then I need to prepare for the rest of next week and the week after. I'm going to be doing holidays around the world. I have everything for it already. I just need to like sift through it and plan which day is going to be what. And so I have my little weekly planner here that I made the students that I'm going to try and prepare for. And then I also need to enter grades into the grade book for report cards because they are going to be due the week of the 20th. I think they have to be done and submitted by the 19th. So I think what I'm going to do first, because it's the most pressing and most important, is just make sure that I have everything ready for at least Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week, and then start entering grades in the grade book because I can always get things for Thursday and Friday. So Tuesday we're taking a reading test, so that will take up the whole morning. And then the rest of the day is just math and science. And then Thursday, they're taking a math test, which will take all the morning, and then it's just science in the afternoon. Monday is all 3 subjects and Wednesday is all 3 subjects, but I also have a substitute on Wednesday, so I need to make sub-plans too. So I think what I'm going to do is just start by making sure everything is ready for Monday. Reading is done. That's good. And then math, I just need to read the math assignment lesson. It's through Amplify, and it's a lesson on symmetry, so that's really easy. And then Mystery Science Lesson 1, I do need to preview that and just make sure I have everything ready for that. So I'm going to do that first, just to make sure that that's prepped and ready to go. Hey everyone, so it is now 7:30. Wayne has been put to bed. Cash is upstairs playing with his friend, and oh, he's still awake. And I just came downstairs to tackle this. Dishes from the day and from dinner. Dishes that need to be put away. So what I like to do when I have to come down here and close up for the night is I like to just watch a couple of different YouTube videos, either on my phone or my iPad. And so I will probably just watch those while I do all the dishes. And then I will head upstairs, and I want to do some work for next week. I just want to prepare a couple of things for reading. I want to look over the math lessons just to make sure that I know what I'm doing, and then just some basic admin work. So tonight, before Wayne went to bed, Scott was reading to him, and I was able to input all of my assignments into the grade book for the quarter, and then make a list of all the kids who need to do makeup CFAs, which will probably happen sometime next week or the week after, just so that they have their 3 chances for proficiency. And so I have a long list of kids that need to retake several assessments. So I will be needing to send those to them via Performance Matters, which is like how we give our tests. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still here, you guys are the best. I am going to, maybe that's what I should do after this. Go upstairs and finish editing this vlog, because tomorrow is Saturday and we are in yet another parade. This is the annual city Christmas parade, and we live in Arizona's Christmas city, so it's kind of a big parade. It's like hundreds and hundreds of people. Probably thousands of people come up from the valley to see it, and so we will be marching in the parade. Our school, we got our A letter grade last year, and so our school was selected to be in the parade. So I'm going to attempt to take 3 kids to the parade tomorrow. So wish me luck. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.